I'd call it a very brutal assault on the landscape. This is really heavy machinery, rock breaking machinery. And they have teams and teams of rock breakers working simultaneously across the site.
You know, a word I'd use for this, or 3 words: over the top. Like, you've got a problem here, or perceived problem about carbon in the atmosphere. You want to turn electricity carbon free. That's your ambition, right? And you do it like this, like just, you cut great swathes in the bushland. You bulldoze and hack into rock. Does any of this make any sense to anybody? This is why I call this the greatest public policy failure of my lifetime by far. I mean, you've got a project, you want to create green energy, you want to create carbon-free energy, and you go about it in the most absurdly complicated, expensive and damaging way you can.
Yeah, but they're really big pieces of infrastructure. So these big tubes, these big cylinders, the structural poles of the turbine, they all come in on truck, semi-trailer. So all these roads need to be engineered to bring in these big components. Then the cell up there, the centre spindle, is around 80 tonne. So that's 80 Land Cruisers.
I hope it's not going to fall on us.
Yeah, so... What blows me away is on this site we could have had a 200 megawatt SMR, 300 megawatt SMR that would take up a tiny proportion of this pad.
We could lose 18 hectares and put, which would not be a good thing. I'm not advocating we put a nuclear reactor here, but were we to do something like that, 18 hectares as opposed to what, 200 hectares or more?
Well, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
You're building on a hill. You got all of earthwork just to get a flat surface like this. This is not simple construction, and it's not tidy construction.